Super chat. He's rejected. I'm not going to read what they wrote. Yeah, I could have just made $30, but I rejected it. You're like, oh, well, whatever. I did a show last night over in Largo, Florida, which was exactly 32 minutes from my home. That's how I prefer my shows. I do things out of necessity. Like this whole thing, this podcast. I didn't want to do any of this. I didn't want to learn it. I didn't want to learn the Roadcaster. I'm not interested. I did it out of necessity. I did it out of defense. And it became something. But I don't look forward to doing it. At the Niagara Tap. Now, I did this show last year, and it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. It's a bar gig, but I like a good bar gig. They can be a lot of fun. And I get there this year, and it was packed room. I go, all right, let's go, baby. Had Gearox in my mind. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fuck pyramids. I'm ready to rock. The booker wasn't there, but the MC was there, Ginger, who's very lovely, and she said, okay, I'll be doing 15. And the gentleman who in the middle, his name was Dick. I forgot his last name. Dick. And he'll be doing 25. You're going to do 50. And I go, okay, no problem. And I introduced the gentleman in the middle, introduced himself to me. He was an oddly looking fella, nice enough. He had tattoos on his head. Kind of looked like, what was that Bigelow wrestler back in the 80s? Bam Bam Bigelow. He looked a lot like that. And I said, all right, nice to meet you. And he said, yeah, I used to, I'd done gigs with Stanhope. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, Stanhope's a good guy. He's been on the show. And Ginger goes up, does great. And this Dick guy, I wish I knew his last name, fucking levels the room for 25 minutes. Filthy is all get out. And listen, I don't care if you're filthy. It's fine. And he was original. It wasn't like hack shit. He was up there killing with original stuff, and he was filthy. So I'm thinking, oh, fuck, here we go. You're going to make the Z-Man work, huh? And he's not that funny. So I go outside, I look at my set list. I'm like, all right, what have I done? I haven't done an hour set in a while, so I'm going through everything. I get back in, and he's still killing. And then finally, they call me on stage. And first couple jokes, nothing. Then they start getting going, little momentum. Then they fall flat. Then I was like, this guy sucks. This guy is terrible. I start going in the crowd, doing crowd work, and then it's just, 50-minute struggle, man. It was rough for the Z-Man. He's very hard to look at. His comebacks are terrible. He's got nothing. His show sucks. But I was like, I need this. This is good. This is good. And I get off stage. Everyone's like, you did great and everything. I sold a couple shirts, so I was like, okay, I didn't bomb. And I go up to the middle Dick, and I go, hey, man, you made it hard. And I swear to God, he said this. He goes, dude, I'm sorry. I should have warned you. Look in the mirror. And listen, most people, you're like, fuck you. But on top of all of it, he loves ska music, and I hate ska music. I think it's the worst. Rocco loves ska music. Can't stand it. Actually, I was impressed. I was like, you know what? I like that. I should have warned you. That's how confident he was as a comic. And I couldn't get mad at that because he wasn't a dick when I talked to him. But I should have warned you. And I was like, good for you. That's a confident man. I'm not even mad at him. I'm like, I should have warned you. But if I did 25 minutes of my best material in front of him in a rowdy bar, I should have warned him. No, I'm just kidding. It was a fun night, but that's how I spent my Valentine's Day. And then I went home lonely like Rob Saul, sad like Rob Saul and Stuttering John. But I have the numbers. I have the power. I have the glory. I will forever be the mud shark. Fuck off, B-Dabbler.
If I knew how to make clips, I'd put everybody out of business.